But Latto, have y'all listened to Latto's new album? She's back in the headlines, making a little bit of noise, I guess, from her new album. A lot of people are saying that it's really, really good. I haven't. I heard one song over this past weekend at a barbecue, and it just, to be honest, it sounds like her normal songs. I wasn't excited for it or anything like that, but it just sounds like one of her normal songs. But a lot of people say it's really good. It's projected, I think, to land inside of the top 20. She only sold 27,000 units, um, which isn't a lot, but in today that is a lot, or it's decent. I remember back in the day, if you sold 27K, you was getting put on the fucking shelf. You would never be seen again or heard from again. But that's what they moving these days, which is so crazy. Um, but back in March, there was this blind item from March 18th, 2024. Excuse me. And it says the lottery sounding rapper needed some help with her music after her last failure. They so shady. The former wheelchair actor stepped up and in return got the barely old enough to drink sister of the rapper. So that was a blind item from March, right? And y'all remember Drake just dropped those 100 gigs, randomly dropped them. And who was one of the features? Latto was one of the features. And it's kind of making sense from this blind item that was revealed that Drake actually had some help in her new album. She's 22 years old. She was 21, I think, when she first started messing with Drake. She just turned 22 in July. I think her name is Brooklyn. That's cool. Right. Cousin, if you got the link, put it in the chat. Yeah. Right. Just make sure you have your little sister from. But so yeah, so like they were saying in the blind item that Drake was helping out Latto with her new music. Hey cousin, yeah, because you be missing in action. But yeah, so they were saying that Drake had helped Latto out a bunch and with her new album. And a lot of people, if you like look up some tweets, like if you search their name or whatever together, it says a lot of people think like Latto was rapping in Drake's cadence and stuff like that. Um, and that the offering for his assistance was the little sister. This was them, I think, back in February, when she was 21. They were at some type of restaurant. This is her, this is Drake, and they were spotted together having dinner. I don't get it what a 37-year-old want would do with a 21-year-old. Um, hey, what's going on? What's up? Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Yeah, make sure y'all vote. But you had met him around her last time, I believe that put her around. Yeah, very weird. Very weird. But yeah, so Drake and Brooklyn, they were spotted having dinner earlier this year. I think that was around February or March. They were spotted together. Brooklyn, like I said, she's 22 years old. She turned 22 in July. And she used to be dating Ja Morant, who's 25 years old. And then we have Drake, who's 37-year-old, who if y'all listen to Push Ups, he dissed Ja Morant in Push Ups. He dissed him in Push Ups behind this 21, 22-year-old girl. I don't get it. Like, how are you beefing with this little girl, with this little boy for this girl? Nigga, shout out to the hooper that be busting out the gritty. If you know Ja Morant, he's known for doing the gritty. We know why you mad, nigga. I ain't even tripping. Like, what? Like, you're 37 years old, Drake, and you got smoke with a 24, 25-year old over a 21, 22-year old little girl. Granted, she's a young adult, but she's a child in comparison to you. Like, what are we doing? You dissing a 25-year-old, 24, 25-year-old over a 21, 22-year-old. I don't get it. And then Ja responded. He retweeted or he commented on Metro Boomin's comment, once you pick a side, stay there. And then Ja Morant commented on it, stay on that side. Just a hot mess. Just a hot mess. And then, like the cousins in the comments pointed out, that's what Kendrick was referring to, and not like us. When he said to any bitch that talks to him and they in love, just make sure you hide your little sister from him. Everybody assumed that that's who he was referring to, Latto and her little sister. But yeah, so like we said, Latto, that blind item basically said Latto gave up her little sister to get features from Drake. And a lot of people feel like his cadence is all over her new album, Sugar Honey Iced Tea, I think it's called. That just came out last week. And she was a part of the features that were leaked in that 100 gigs. But now I think Lucian pulled out his belt and copyrighted all the music and made Drake put them on streaming platforms. Lucian basically told him, nigga, I'm the boss. You ain't leaking shit. You got a $400 million loan that you need to pay back. Put this shit on streaming platforms and stop fucking playing. So now the song is on streaming platforms, and in Latto's new album, there's a song called Georgia Peach where she mentions Ja Morant. And people think Drake wrote it because of how it sounds. But she's basically dissing Ja Morant. And that would low key be odd as fuck if Drake is using Latto through her music to diss her sister's ex. Like, what are we doing?
Pretending I'm getting along with these bitches is hard cause I'm not an actress. NBA niggas go Iverson over my sister, they skipping they practice.
What?
Actress. NBA niggas go Iverson over my sister, they skipping they practice. Niggas get nervous when we sit in courtside instead of shoot when he passed it.
That low key that low key sounds like something Drake would say. I can't even lie. I can't even lie. And then Drake posted Ja Morant on his Finsta page with the gun. First of all, why are you posting somebody you dissed behind a 21, 22-year-old girl? And you posting him to your Finsta page. He posted this on June 28th, which is months, weeks after you dissed him on push-ups. Like, you just old and messy. You old and messy. You so old and messy, it's ridiculous. It's just ridiculous at this point, Drake. It's so ridiculous. Like, I don't get it. Very coded. Very coded. Now you using this girl to take shots at Ja Morant. You can tell that too because it's a few songs that she got, and it's 21's cadence, and it all makes perfect sense. It all makes perfect sense. Drake and 21 are like this. Latto, you mess with 21, you keep denying it or pretending like someone cares that you messing with this married man. We all know you messing with this married man. You got his name tatted in the back of your ear. So why do you keep denying it or acting like, oh, it's a big secret? We know you fucking on this married man. Drake and 21 are like this. Latto and her sister, they be on double dates. It's obvious. You gave your little sister to this grown ass man for features and to get hits for your new album that still only sold 27K. So you gave up your little sister for no reason. And then he's using you to take shots at people through the writing. Like you don't even realize what's going on, or you just don't care. Or you just don't care at this point because your little sister is fucking on one of the top rappers. Like, come on, what are y'all doing? You hoeing your little sister out, allegedly.